We just left this place called Hobbytown, and if I had thought about it, I would have filmed in there, but I just did not think about it. I want to show you this car though. Kevin's backing up. Look at this car. It like has, can you get, I don't want you to hit anybody behind you. You see how it has like blood all over it? Okay, you can go forward now.
Yeah, like a zombie car,
yeah,
and zombies
like,
have attacked it or something.
Yeah, like somebody was murdered or something like that. I just thought that was cool for Halloween. And there's Chuck E. Cheese. They have redone their sign. So we went to Home Goods. Home Goods had all kinds of Christmas stuff, but I didn't film it at all. And now we're gonna go in Tuesday morning and see what Christmas stuff they have. Honestly, I'm mainly looking at the food, but I did buy a lot of stuff at Home Goods for a Christmas haul video. I wanted to show you all this because I think it's interesting. When I set up a nativity scene, I set it up kind of like this, with all the people facing towards you. You can see their clothes, you can see their faces and all that. And I just have them kind of lined up. So now I want you to see how the kids do a nativity scene. Amelia and Gavin were both here. They both played with this. And both of them pretty much said, you know, the people might have been in different spots when Gavin set it up or Amelia set it up. But do you notice what is so different from mine and theirs? It's that the people are actually looking at baby Jesus. And I think, I love it. I love the way that their minds work. I love the way they set it up. Because when I initially got this set, I actually bought it, and when I got it out of the box and set it up, I had the people facing out. I had all the people facing out, all the animals facing out, and that's just how my mind worked, because I'm thinking, you know, I'm looking at it and I want to see their faces, but they actually set it up in their childlike mind. They set it up to be a more realistic scene. And I just think that's so sweet. I found that very interesting. Well, we just left Aldi. The reason we went in Aldi was because I follow an Instagram page, and I don't even remember what it's called. Something about Aldi. But anyway, imagine that. They have their advent calendars out now, and they've been out for like a week. So one of the advent calendars they have out is a Disney themed one, and they have like little Disney books. So for every day, you open it up and there's like a miniature Disney book. Well, they were sold out of them. They had a Barbie one, they had Hot Wheels, Paw Patrol. They had one with a pug on it, and it's like a dog treat every day.
He said the beer one sold out within hours.
Yeah, there was a beer one. I saw people had posted pictures of the beer advent calendar. They were like standing in line.
Are they that's like little bitty beers?
I think, yeah,
bottles or cans.
but you get a different one every day, and it's.
I mean, that's interesting if you like beer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But people were standing in line for that thing, and.
That's why I like to go to Costco for, is to see what weird stuff they have.
Yeah, we're going to go to Costco next and see what they have, but I would have been really disappointed. I mean, I am kind of disappointed, but I'm not really disappointed, because we have already bought the kids' advent calendars. We actually spent a decent amount of money on these advent calendars for them this year, and so we plan to give them to them on the advent calendars to Gavin and Amelia on Thanksgiving.
And because you have to have them before Christmas.
Right. So I will show them to you, like whatever vlog, whatever day vlog that is that has Thanksgiving in it. I will show you their advent calendars during that time. But what happened was there's a new one, a special one, and I won't tell you what it is. I'll keep you guessing. It's a new advent calendar that's come out this year, and Kevin would have it for himself. If he had a place to display what was in it, he probably would have liked it for himself, but we bought it for Gavin, and so then we picked out a nice one for Amelia as well. So there is another Aldi in town, and if I was truly worried about it, we would go over to that one, but I'm not. It's not that big of a deal at all. Like, it's not like they needed another advent calendar. But it is a good time, if you haven't been in Aldi lately, it's a good time to go if you're, you know, you can go to Walmart and go down their Christmas aisle, and they have lots of little chocolates and stuff like that. But for the most part, they're brands that you're going to see everywhere. In Aldi,
M&M, Hershey's, Kisses, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Aldi is really neat to go in because you get all of these brands from Germany, like Chocur, for example, and the Moser Roth and brands like that. But you get the bags of chocolates, and they're shaped in different shapes. They're in foil packages. The last time we bought a bunch of them was back at Easter. So
I'm sure they're the same thing.
Yes, it's probably the exact same chocolate. It was just, and last time at Easter, we actually reviewed them. I'm not going to review any of this at Christmas because I know it's the same thing. But I know the sun's bad, but we're at a light. But like, you'll get a bag for like $2.99, and there will be a big Santa Claus, but then there will be a bunch of like mini ornaments in there, and they're all in like gold wrappings, and then the Santa Claus has the foil red wrapping. And then I got a bag of like bells, and you don't see any chocolates like that. They're shaped like bells, and I mean like the whole bell, and it's hollow in the middle. You just don't see stuff like that. And then I got a bag of ornaments, so they're round balls and they're hollow in the middle. Once again, you don't see things like that. You might see like the flat shapes with the papers, but not the whole ornament. So I bought a bunch of that stuff in there to spread throughout the stockings, because we have Christina and Andrew and Gavin and Amelia and Ashley, and so everybody likes chocolate, milk chocolate, and so I will just sprinkle these out throughout their stockings. But now is the time to get that stuff. Also, like the German cookies and the German breads, and they had chocolate covered cherries and chocolate covered cranberries. They had all of that stuff out right now. So if you're interested in getting that stuff, and it's a really, really good price, then I would suggest going now. And we didn't I got a lot. We spent a lot of money, but I didn't get one of everything, because it's like, you know, how much money can I realistically spend in here? And it's funny how much we did spend, because I went in there for that advent calendar, but I'm glad it was worth our time, you know, because I was able to get all that stuff for Christmas, and now I won't have to worry about chocolate or anything like that at other stores. And these will be different. The kids, I know the kids will see these, and Amelia will have it open like within seconds.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like she has, even when she was really little, tried to bite through the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she can't get it open, she'll just go for it.
She has a sweet tooth.
Yeah, so you have to really watch her. Yeah, Gavin likes things, but he doesn't have as big of a sweet tooth as Amelia. And what's funny about Amelia is she goes both ways, because she likes sweet stuff, but she also likes salads. Like, the kid will burn up a bag of radishes. She loves salad stuff. So it's just amazing, because as a kid, I never ate stuff like that.
I wouldn't touch a radish now.
No, Kevin didn't like radishes now. That's true. Well, we went in Costco and did not buy one thing in Costco. That's why I told somebody, I think I left it in the comments, we're thinking about, we did Costco this year, a Costco membership. I told Kevin, next year I think we'll do Sam's Club, and we'll see if we use that more. Because even like gas, it's really great to get your gas at Costco, but because of the area it's in, it's not like we go there all the time.
And Sam's Club has gas too.
And Sam Clubs have, yeah, they have gas too. So we've only gotten it 3 times since we've had this Costco card, but we didn't buy anything. And I mean, It's not that they don't have a lot to buy.
They have neat stuff.
It's just that because all their food is in bulk, even like their muffins, I would buy a bunch of their muffins if they were an assortment. But they'll put all chocolate chip muffins or all blueberry muffins. If it was like 4 different kinds of muffins in that container, we would get them. There was a place right there. But we are going in Ross. We have never been in Ross. It's been here for how many years?
2, 3.
Like a couple years.
Whenever the office place closed.
And we have never been in here before. So I figured we would go in here and see what it's like. But we just left Target. Target they've gotten all their, they've gotten the majority of their stocking stuffer stuff out. They still have a lot to get out yet. But they've gotten a lot of their Christmas candy and Christmas food out. They had all like the Target, like if they called it something, not Wonderland, but something like that. And they've gotten all that kind of stuff out. So we bought some stocking stuffer type items, but they've done a lot better job getting the Christmas stuff out than they did getting the Halloween stuff out, haven't they? We were not in Ross very long. Ashley had always said, the reason why we had never gone in there is because Ashley said, I went in there, you won't like it. Ashley's right. I didn't like it. And you didn't like it either, did you?
No, it haven't been.
No, they didn't
have stuff that we were looking for.
They didn't have stuff we were looking for, yeah. So for me, I would rather go to Home Goods and Marshall's and TJ Maxx, places like that. I just did not care for Ross. They do seem right over there. They do seem to be busy, they do seem to be busy in there. But they just didn't have anything that we were interested in. They did have some like decorative items and things like that up for Christmas. They had Christmas pillows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they just didn't have a lot. So now we're gonna go in Marshall's.
My third favorite store.
What's your first favorite store?
Home Goods.
Home Goods. What's your second favorite store?
Probably that damn TJ Maxx place.
TJ Maxx?
I don't like going in. Of course, they're all owned by the same people.
They're all owned by the same company. I love them. Love them, love them. But we won't be in here very long in Marshall's. We don't stay in here very long. We haven't been in Michael's since they changed out from their Halloween stuff either.
I was your first person.
You have to really be careful in this parking lot because somebody got drunk and then they decided to map it out and create it. And it's just terrible. Terrible. And Marshall's and Michael's and is in the same parking lot as PetSmart, and PetSmart is always busy. So somebody had a great big dog in Costco. And it surprised me because I've never seen a dog in Costco before. And it was a good sized dog. So it looks like Marshall's is going to be busy too. Oh, you have your little tray,
I'm an expert at eating in the car.
We went to Culver's. We went to Marshall's. I think that was the last place I told you about.
I got my little baby tray here.
We went to Marshall's, and if you watch the grocery haul, then it'll be, I guess, last week's grocery haul. And you'll have seen what we bought. I found a lot of snacks, but at Culver's, both of the boxes look the same. This looks like yours. You'll want to show that. Kevin ordered a
Pretzel House Pub burger.
And we get the meal.
Bacon and cheese.
And I got a crispy chicken sandwich, which I don't think I've ever had from here. Oh, I see. They've got all the napkins on the very bottom. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had their crispy chicken sandwich. And so I didn't. Yeah, it does look good. I didn't know what to expect. I don't see any, there's pickle and tomato and lettuce, which they ask you. But they don't put any mayonnaise or anything on it. There's no dressing on it at all, which I actually like. So I'm gonna eat my fries first, but then when I try my sandwich, I'll turn the camera back on.
I wish they asked me if I needed ketchup.
Oh.
don't think there's one.
Yeah, they did ask if you want a ketchup.
Okay.
I'm gonna want some salt on mine. Mine aren't that salty.
There probably is salt in that.
Yeah, mine don't taste.
Not real salty. Not real salty. I'm sure there's salt packets in there.
There are. You need one too?
I can just use what's left of yours. Oops, we got a bit left.
Oh, well. I definitely have some left. They're good and hot though.
Yeah, they're fresh. I didn't use all that if you want more.
Oh, and by the way, Marshall's was packed. We waited in line for a while.
Yeah, it was like Christmas
shopping. It was quick though. It was quick.
Well, they had pretty much every cashier open.
Yes, but it was like Christmas shopping busy. But they have all kinds of tables with Christmas stuff. They have tons of course, it's like home goods, you know. But they have tons of pillows, and I don't think they have the food. I did buy some food in there, some candy bars.
No, their selection's much more.
Yeah.
The home goods.
But I have to, they put so much up by the register. I think I've said this before. They put so much stuff up by the register that I leave Kevin in line with the buggy, and I'll go by myself and I'll look at each register to see, because they have different foods at each station. And if you wait until you get up there, you don't have any time to shop. And you don't get to see all the food they have. So I'm glad I walked up there, because I found probably, 6 or 8 candy bars to review that I had never heard of before, and I would not have had time to see them. I would have completely missed them if I hadn't walked up there. So, just a tip, unless you're by yourself, and then you can't very well do that.
No, let's do it before you get up there.
I figured I would try this sandwich on camera since I've never had one before. Hey!
Like a
Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review.
Look, there's mine.
It looks good. Okay, so mine, I'm gonna dissect it before.
You want to give me your pickles?
They ask, yeah, you can have my pickles. They ask if you want these things, and I tell them yes, just to make it easier for them. But I do not eat pickles on my sandwiches, so I always take them off. That cheese looks good on there.
Like 2 different kinds of cheese.
So there's no sauce on here at all. There's no mayonnaise, no nothing. But I'm wondering, they had a spicy one, and I said, no, I better just get the regular one. Although I do order the spicy Chick-fil-A. I don't know how spicy Culver's is, so.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Have a napkin. Thank you. I don't know if I've ever had their chicken sandwich.
I wish you'd try it, because it's good.
Oh, you want to try by this? Try by that, and I'll try by yours.
Okay. What's this called?
Take
a
it right
bacon pub?
No, it's just a pub burger. That was good. What's the the burger? It's got some spice to it.
I can really taste the bacon.
Yeah, this is a good burger.
I like the bacon, the cheese. I like the texture of that bun.
It's a pretzel burger.
Because it's a tougher bun, and I don't like mushy bread.
I like the chicken sandwich. It's good. It's not quite as good as Chick-fil-A's, but it's up there. It's up there with it. Chick-fil-A's is a lot thicker pieces of chicken sometimes, and I don't really like the really thick piece of chicken. I'd rather have more breading than chicken.
Yeah, this is really nice. I would totally get this again. And they could just put this on in a container without any bread. Like if you were on keto and you couldn't eat bread, this would be a great big piece of chicken to order, and just have them put it in the container. Because
of course, it's got breading, so you probably couldn't eat it.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
They'd have to get grilled chicken.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, well, that's
I just haven't think about that too. Because on Atkins, you had to eat everything grilled or fried. You couldn't eat it. You couldn't have it breaded.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Well, after we eat, we're gonna go in Meijer, and then we're gonna go in Walmart and head home. And because I've got a lot of groceries in the back. A lot of things though that I've been buying today, especially, you will not see, and it'll be like, well, I don't know. I keep saying last week, but no, it'll be the haul you're watching this week, I guess. But you won't see a lot of it because we bought a lot of stocking stuffers today. Yeah, a lot of stocking stuffers. So I won't be able to show any of that, even though, even stuff like at Target on their wall of goodies, you have to get that stuff really early.
Yeah, they sell out fast.
They sell out very fast. But I can tell you some of the things we got were like Lego sets and stuff like. And you got a Friends one too for Amelia, didn't you?
I got a couple Friends and City ones, so Amelia can have a couple.
Amelia can have a couple of those, and she will like those. And Gavin,
I think I got 4 different ones. So
Gavin has made it a point to tell us that Amelia is getting Lego this year, so that she will leave his alone. He says that, so she'll leave mine alone. So anyway, I'm gonna keep eating. We are in Meijer right now, and we finished eating our Culvers. This is the only place where I've seen ornaments that are, I mean, Walmart has Kentucky ornaments, but these are like really nice. This is a UK, which is University of Kentucky, but they're kind of expensive, I think. They're $10 a piece, but they have a snowman, they have a little gnome, they have a nutcracker, and they have a gingerbread boy. And then they also have Louisville Cardinals, and I guess this is Bengals. But I think that's neat that they have them. They're Reds, like Cincinnati Reds. They're just a little pricey, I think, but they are really cute. I especially like this one, but I think that's a little pricey. But everywhere we've been, they've had all of their like Christmas stuff out. It's amazing how much stuff is out. We are leaving Meijer now, and Kevin bought a new shirt. We're going to a party tonight. If you've been following me for a long time, one of our friends, her name is Jennifer, and she married a guy named Mark. He's really super, super sweet. But we went to their wedding way back. Well, they're having a surprise birthday party for her tonight, and it's going to be 90s themed. And so I am wearing this shirt. May all your Christmases be white, because technically the Golden Girls was still on. It did not go off until 1991. So I'm gonna wear this, and Kevin is going to wear, it's a Home Alone themed shirt. We'll show it to you when he puts it on tonight. It has the two Joe Pesci, and I don't know what the other guy's name is. But yeah, and it's called it says the Wet Bandits underneath of the two guys, and it looks like they're mug shots is what it looks like. So, and it's a black shirt, so it's perfect for a guy to wear. It looks really nice.
Yeah, they had a Home Alone shirt with the logo on there, and they'd covered Macaulay Culkin's face up.
It literally, it had Macaulay Culkin's face really big in the middle, and it had the words Home Alone over his whole face. So
all you saw was like his hair and his chin.
Yeah, so
his mouth.
It was, this car's gonna go because they want to get the green. So I told Kevin, I said, I'd rather you get the other one because you can see their faces, and you can't, they've covered his face up completely like they didn't want to pay him royalties or something. But I want to talk about something a little controversial real quick, and Kevin doesn't realize we're going to talk about it, but we are. Okay, I did not know this until Kevin told me. How did you realize this about Christmas vacation?
I was just looking it up on Internet Movie Database.
To see when it came out.
Yeah. Okay.
So he was looking for a shirt.
In the 80s,
a 90s shirt. So they had Christmas vacation shirts. It came out in the 80s, and so when he looked it up, it was on Amazon?
No, it was just on Internet Movie Database. On
Internet Movie Database, it's not called National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. They have changed the name of it to National Lampoon's Winter Holiday?
Winter Holiday, I think. Yeah.
Winter Holiday, and then it says something like formerly known.
Formerly titled, original title.
It's
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Can you even believe that they changed the name to, what was it again? Holiday?
Winter holiday.
Winter holiday.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I am absolutely shocked.
I wonder if the DVDs say that too.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
I'll have to look at the DVDs next time I see the DVDs out, see if they say that on there.
And some of you might not agree with me, but I think that's absolutely ridiculous to get your knickers in a wad over a Christmas vacation and winter holiday and season's greetings and Merry Christmas. And I mean, please, I just think that is, you have to choose your battles. And do you really want to argue over a Christmas movie? It's a Christmas movie. He says in there, Merry Christmas, and you know, kiss my you know what. You know, so I just think
it's not a religious movie.
No, it's not religious. But I just think that is
sometimes it goes a little too far.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous to try to be that politically correct that you're changing the name of a movie like that. That I mean, what group complained about that so much that they actually changed the name of that movie?
Nobody complained at all. Maybe the movie house just decided to do it to remove any controversy.
I just think it's stupid. And if you've ever seen it, you know it's about Christmas. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So you all can let me know in the comments below what you think. Because some things just don't need, I mean, just why be uptight about stuff like that? So we're getting ready to go to that 90s theme party that I was telling you about. All day long I wore the Golden Girl shirt. And Kevin said something about Seinfeld, that we should have gotten Seinfeld. And I said, wait a minute, I actually have a Seinfeld shirt. So, and Seinfeld took place more in the 90s than the Golden Girls, because the Golden Girls went off in 91. So I put on my Seinfeld shirt. Kevin is wearing his new Home Alone shirt, which I will show you. And Ashley is wearing a Friends Central Park shirt. So she looks cute. Kevin's bringing Guido in. He took him out to pee real quick. Show your shirt real quick. So this is what Kevin's wearing, the Wet Bandits. We are on our way to Lexington again. The party that we went to last night, though, I wanted to talk to you about it for a little while. It was really cool. I will insert a few pictures of it right now, right here. So, her cake, I don't remember who made her cake, but it was a very cool looking cake. If you've never watched the show, it was all a Friends thing, which Ashley had told us that it was like a 90s thing. Well, really it wasn't. You know, that's the second deer I've seen on the road since this morning. Which is scary. Wonder if they come out at night or during the day, or I hate that. If you've never watched Friends, then the cake was the door. But Ashley had said it was a 90s thing, and really it was a Friends thing. So Kevin and I showed up, and I had my Seinfeld shirt on, and Kevin had the Wet Bandit shirt on, and because they're 90s, and everybody else was in Friends if they had shirts on, if they had themed shirts on. Jennifer's husband had a shirt like Chandler wears, like one of those bowling type shirts. So he looked cute. But they had a lot of food. Everything was very well themed. Her mom had stuff sitting everywhere that was about the show Friends. They had meatballs, and then they had put some on a bun, so they were sandwiches. and then they had pulled pork on buns, and I asked her mom,
Pizza.
they had pizza, they had Fritos, Doritos, they had Oreo cookies because of friends, but then they had all kinds of other desserts. They had like chocolate chip cookies, and they had a veggie platter with dip. They had crackers and like beer cheese. So they had plenty of food. But I asked her mom, I said, did you make that pulled pork? Because it was delicious. And she said, no, I got it at Sam's Club. And I said, well, I really like it because it was spicy. So if you don't like spice, you would not like it at all. But I liked it. I mean, it was spicy enough to make my lips tingle, but I could have definitely eaten more of it. It was very good. And the meatballs were good too, weren't they? But yeah, Kevin said he liked the meatballs enough to where he would, like when we have our Christmas Eve stuff and we have like little smokies, he said he would rather have those meatballs than the little smokies.
I heard every little smokies.
But you know, that was something your parents always had, and we've always had them because they had them.
Yeah, and they're okay.
I think you're just tired of them after all these years. Yeah. So
But the meatballs were the little bitty ones. They were only this big.
yeah, and they were really good, and they had them to where you could get them like out of the crock pot hot
And just eat them.
and eat them, or you could get them on a bun. Well, I took a bun just because it was already done for you, and it was easier to set it on my plate. But I told Kevin I could have just as easily eaten them straight out of the crock pot because with no bun at all, because they're just really, really good. But the cake was good. She liked her birthday gifts. Ashley got her a gift certificate for Teachers Pay Teachers because Jennifer uses that a lot. Jennifer's a teacher as well. There were a lot of teachers there. Well, there were other teachers there, put it that way. But then we got her I don't remember if I told you all or not, we got her a Bath & Body Works set, and then we got her a game, a 90s game, with like 3 separate games in it. And then other people, somebody got her a drying rack to put up because they don't like to use their dryer. They like to lay their t-shirts and stuff like that out. So somebody got her a nice drying rack. Apparently, yeah, apparently she needed a new one. And it looked like something that you would get at IKEA, honestly, the packaging and everything. Or Bed Bath & Beyond, yeah. And then the girl that I was sitting next to, her name was Ashley, and she gave her a really cute, it was a really cute, funny gift. It was like a turning 30 survival kit. And it was a set of, each little gift in the bag had a meaning to it. So like she gave her a hair piece for when her hair started turning gray, and then she gave her a set of those Billy Bob teeth for, I don't know what that would meant. And she gave her a notepad for when her memory started failing. She gave her a bag of marbles for when she lost her marbles. She gave her like all pink Starburst, but I don't remember what that was for. And there were a bunch of other things, but each thing that she pulled out of the bag meant something different. And I thought that was a really cool gift. So during the birthday party, the Kentucky was playing. Kentucky was actually playing over in Lexington at Kroger Field, and of course Kevin and I, didn't have a clue because we don't watch sports at all. We have no idea when Kentucky's playing and when they're not playing. But everybody else there, well, except for Ashley. Ashley doesn't watch sports either. But almost everybody there is into the sports. Now, the girl I was sitting next to, Ashley, she's not into the sports either. But her husband is a gym teacher, and so he was watching the game too. He's a gym teacher for high school. And then the Ashley that was sitting next to me, she works at the high school in Winchester. So there were a lot of people in education that were there. But we had a really nice time. Jennifer's parents are great. Her dad looks just like Gerald McRaney, and I've always thought Gerald McRaney was good looking. He's the one that's married to Delta Burke, and he was in, bless you, he was in House of Cards. But what was that other show he was in? And he played like Major Dad or something?
Yeah,
was that the name of it? Yeah. And so
I wouldn't remember that if you hadn't said it.
Yeah. And I just always thought he was a good looking guy, but her mom is so sweet. Very, very sweet. And they were, you know, they opened their home up to us, and so we had a lot of great conversation. They had you'll see from the pictures that I posted, they had the props. They had made props and they could hold up, and an area for them to take pictures and all that. So we just had a really good time, and I'm glad that we were invited to her 30th birthday. I didn't realize that Jennifer is the same age as Andrew. Andrew turned 30 in March, and so I'm guessing maybe Jennifer and Andrew went to school together. I'm not sure, because if her birthday's in November, I bet you she's the next year. I bet you she.
But they said they thought she graduated the same year.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would have to ask. I would have to ask Andrew to see his yearbook to see if they graduated the year. I bet you she graduated the next year, because that would make sense. That she would have started school the following year, because her birthday's late. The news announced that World Market was not supposed to open until the 14th. However, we were driving past, and it said, that car just pulled out of a real close place. We were driving past, and it said now open on their sign, and the sign on the building says now open. So we are going to go in here, and I cannot believe they're open. I'm so excited. Well, we've been in a lot of stores today. We went in some places that I wasn't expecting to go. So we have a lot of food to review, but we went in World Market. The lady that checked us out, because you know I bought stuff, but I didn't buy that much. I think we only spent like $35, which is not bad for me, because they had.
Well, we had a lot of that stuff too.
We've had a lot of stuff that they have, and they do have a lot more that I do want to try. But the thing is it wasn't like pressing, and I know I've got a lot already to try, so it wasn't, it's like now that I know it's going to be there, I wasn't like in a rush to get everything at one time. Like when we made a special trip to Louisville, I made sure I got a ton at one time, because I knew we're here and I probably won't be here again, and we never went back. So I mean, and that's been a year ago, wasn't it? Longer than a year ago. The video's on YouTube. I did a tour. But so today, since I know it's right there in Lexington, it's not as pressing, so I didn't feel the pressure of buying everything right then. And so they, it was really nice.
I think they'll do good in that location.
I think they'll do very good in that location. And it's interesting because I didn't know World Market and Bed Bath & Beyond and Bye Bye Baby and maybe one other store, it's all the same company.
Probably that wine place that's next door to
Total Wine, I'm not sure. But it's all the same company, so I think that's very interesting. When we first walked in, Kevin thought it was bigger, but it actually, do you think it was bigger, or do you think it was about the same size?
It was about the same.
I think it was about the same size.
I think the one in Louisville was a little smaller.
Do you think it's a little smaller? But they, of course, because it's after Halloween, they didn't have any of their Halloween stuff out, which it's a bummer, but that's okay, because it'll be there next year. Because this year for Halloween they had, I think it was the Addams Family, they had stuff like that, but they did have all their Christmas stuff out. They had all their ornaments, they had advent calendars, and they had all kinds of like British ornaments, and of course for the food they have the British selection of food and stuff, but they have all kinds of other food. They had I saw big boxes of the mochi that Jason has sent us from Maryland. Now I know where he got it. or I assume that's where, he might not have got it in there, but it was the exact same boxes, great big boxes of the mochi. But I saw all kinds of things in there that different people have sent us. So anyway, we did buy a few things. I'm thrilled that we saw that it was open. She said that today was their soft opening, and they had just opened at like 10 o'clock this morning. And so you would never have known that. There was a sign out at the road, and then there's a sign on the actual building. But unless you drive past there, you weren't going to see the open now sign on the building, because the news and the newspaper had announced the grand opening day, which is the 14th. And so I'm glad we went today, because I think it was busy today without there being any announcement. I'm sure it will be very, very busy on the 14th. The only negative part about not going on the 14th is they will probably give away a gift card or something like that. But that's okay. I would much rather go today, and then Kevin doesn't have to worry about us going on the 14th. But it was a lot of fun. It was just like the store in Louisville, and we really enjoyed it, didn't we? I want to show you all something. I walked past the window, and I was going to look through the curtain because you can see something like it's lit up like a country church across the street. So I wanted to see what Christmas stuff they had put out. And I looked outside, and I don't know if you can see that, but it is snowing like full-blown. Like full-blown snowing out here. Do you see that? You can see it in the light coming down. But this is the house. I could see it from over here. I'll zoom in. And if they do what they did for Halloween, then they'll keep adding more and more and more stuff. Up here in the top window, they did have like scary eyes up there for Halloween, and now they have like a candle up there. I can't believe it's snowing. It's amazing. Look at that. This is how it looks out back. It's quite deep. Look at that. I wonder if they'll have school tomorrow.
Who knows?
Yeah, you just don't know.
It's supposed to be in the 20s. Literally.
Yeah, it's going to be in the 20s all day tomorrow, so they might not even have school tomorrow. I don't know. I just didn't know this was coming, so it's a surprise. So it is the next morning, and this is how it looks. And I know you all don't feel sorry for me at all, because I've had like Rachel and John contact me from Wisconsin, and they've had like feet of snow, and so I feel really, really sorry for them. And it's already snowed there like 4 times, so nobody's gonna feel sorry for me. And we have school today, so, and the streets are completely clear, but before Kevin leaves, he's gonna have to clear his car off. I had not looked out back today. We're just gonna go out here and go pee. Look, that's how it looks in the daylight. I know it's not a lot. And look, you can see where he peed right under the leg of that chair. That's hilarious. I'm going through the Christmas stuff, the stocking stuffers right now. And I bought a little elf on the shelf. And somebody stole it off the bed and is playing with it. And yeah, look at him. The little elf on the shelf is getting beat up. Yeah. Anything like that Chapel thinks was bought for him. That is not your elf, buddy. That's not for you. Look how cute this is. We got this at Target, and the kids will enjoy it. And yeah, can you wrap it around? No, it's not one of those that you can wrap around. We have the doors open in the bathroom here, and then we have the doors open here. because we woke up to frozen pipes this morning. So Kevin and I totally meant to turn the water on to have it dripping a little bit, and we forgot, both of us forgot. And so this morning Ashley came into the bedroom, because Ashley gets up first. She leaves very, very early for school. And so she came into the bedroom this morning and she told Kevin, she said the water won't come on. So we called the plumber at like 7:30 this morning, and they said to call the municipal company to make sure that it isn't frozen, the main main water main, to make sure that it isn't frozen. And so they're supposed to come check on it, and if it isn't frozen there, then we're supposed to call the plumber back, and then the plumber will have to come fix it. Twice since we've lived here, we have had busted pipes though. So it's been a little while since we've had a busted pipe, but it is a pain. Fortunately, we buy all that bottled water that people complain about in the grocery hauls. Why do you buy all that bottled water? Fortunately, we have that. So when we want to wash our hands, we can use the bottled water, or when we want to brush our teeth or something like that. Comes in real handy having that bottled water when you have frozen pipes. Alicia, thank you for your card. I got it in the mail, and then I got a really sweet Thanksgiving card from Ashley and her family. I love this card. It reminds me of the calendars that I like so much with the, what kind of art is that called?
Folk.
The folk art, yes, the folk art. It reminds me, Kevin has a little sinus stuff going on if you're wondering. It reminds me of the folk art calendars that I love, and it's actually a Hallmark card, but I love it. Thank you very much, I appreciate this. The water came back on at 1:30. Kevin had left it on in the kitchen so that we would hear it and know when it started running again. It wasn't a problem out at the street at all. Our municipal utilities let us know that. And so it was funny because the plumber had told us they would be here after lunch in the afternoon, and as soon as Kevin got a text saying that they were on their way, the water came back on. So we typically, when this has happened twice in the past, we can hear it really loud gushing under the house if the pipe broke, and we don't hear anything. So we think that it's thawed out and it's okay. So yay, we have water. So because all morning, you know, you have to use hand sanitizer to clean your hands. You have to use bottled water if you need water. And then you can't flush the toilet. You can use the toilet, but you can't flush the toilet. So all that gets to be done. Dishes don't get done. So it's amazing how much we use water for. And I was thinking too, I was glad that the coffee pot, that the Keurig was already full of water, so I didn't have to use bottled water to fill that up. So that was good. But I'm very, very glad that it's back on. And the municipal people told us that the first time they have to come over to check to make sure everything's okay, they don't charge you anything. So we didn't get charged anything for today. And the guy came, you might not even know if you didn't watch last week's vlog. There was a little, like, last week when we got our heat and air installed, there was one little thing that they forgot to put on outside, like a cover. The guy came today and put that cover on. So there are no seams showing. Everything's covered up. It looks great. And it's working great too. We're so pleased. Because now when you walk up the stairs, there used to be, like, in the winter when you would walk up, it would get cold immediately, or in the summer you would almost catch your breath because it would be so hot at the top of those stairs where the temperature would change. So right now, since it's winter, I can tell you right now, when you go up there, there's no difference in temperature. So it is so nice. I've actually been able to be up there and utilize the upstairs because it hasn't been miserably cold. So I'm very glad. Well, I'm cleaning today. It is actually Thursday instead of Wednesday because the water pipes froze yesterday, and hold on, I don't know why I started recording. I just finished cleaning the shower, so I need to put this stuff back in there real quick. So I shouldn't have hit the record button until I was finished putting these back in there. But because the water pipes were frozen yesterday and it didn't come on back on until like 1:30, I think, I just didn't feel like starting up my cleaning at that time. For me, I want to get it done in the morning, and so when it was like 1:30, it's like, well, heck, I don't feel like dragging all that stuff out now. And even though I could have gotten it done, and I didn't want to, at that time you're talking about just starting the washer and dryer and everything, and so it's like I just didn't want to do it. So cleaning today, but I wanted to tell you all, I've been watching the Diz, but I figured I would talk to you all for a minute. The Diz Unplugged, I love them. I think they're wonderful. And what is his name? Steve Porter. I couldn't think of his name. Steve Porter is actually leaving. He's moving to, I think he said Utah. And so anyway, I'm going to miss him because I actually like Steve a lot. And I think Steve gets picked on a little bit. I've never understood that, but I really like Steve. So I'll miss him on the Diz. But I want to tell you, last night was our second night having Disney Plus. And we still have other shows that we're working our way through. So we're not like dedicating our entire TV night time to Disney Plus just because we have to keep working our way through other things. And we're enjoying those other things. We don't have to, we get to. And but last night, after we had watched our regular shows, Kevin let me choose on Disney Plus what to watch. And we didn't have a ton of time, so I was trying to watch something that was, like a half an hour show. So, I'm telling you this because I think it's going to surprise some of you. I watched last night my first ever Simpsons episode. So, it's been on for years and years and years, and I had never seen it. So we turned it on, and it was a Christmas special. The very first Simpsons show is a Christmas special. And I thought, what luck to start it at this time of year, and it's a Christmas special. And it was absolutely hilarious. It was so funny. It had a mixture of things in it as far as the storyline goes. Like things that I've seen between like Christmas Vacation with him having trouble with the lights and A Christmas Story. So, it had like a combination of Christmas stories that you've heard before. He's not going to get a bonus. So like in Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase isn't going to get his bonus. He's going to get the Jelly of the Month Club. Well, Homer finds out that he's not going to get a Christmas bonus at all. So he gets a job in a department store as a Santa. And I'm sure most of you have seen this, so I'm not giving anything away. But he works all night long. Or it seemed like he worked. He went to a training session and everything, and he had to learn the proper lingo, and he had to learn, like at Disney, with Disney characters, they have to learn all of these responses. He had to learn the names of the reindeer, which was so funny. The names that he said. That was funny. But then at the end of the episode, and like I said, this is a spoiler, but it's been out for like 30 years. So if I'm giving it away, I'm sorry. But at the end of the episode, they end up with this dog, and his name is Santa's Little Helper. And I'm assuming that he's going to be part of the family, that he's there all the time. I would think they wouldn't just put him in one episode and then that'd be it. But I just thought that was a cute little name for a dog. Santa's little helper. And he's a cute little dog. So anyway, we started watching that. So I don't know how many episodes there are of The Simpsons, but I'm thinking it took us forever to get through the Golden Girls. Now, with the Golden Girls, we did stop. We would go for like a week without watching any episodes. So, we could have finished it earlier than we did. I'm going to move you now because I'm going to clean the toilet. And you're looking at me, so you don't have to look at the dirty toilet. But I'm assuming it's going to take us a long time. Even if it would be interesting to know how many episodes there are. So like if we were to spend it's probably really only like 20 minutes. If we were to spend like only 20 minutes a day and watch an episode, how many years? I bet you it would take years. I bet you there's enough of them to where it would take us a long time. But I was pleasantly surprised because it was just funny. I found it so funny. And I don't know why I didn't watch The Simpsons when it first came on. I don't know what year it came out, so I don't know how old I was. Hopefully you don't mind looking at the top of my head while I'm talking to you. I don't know how old I was, so I don't know what I was doing at the time to where I wasn't interested in that. I just have no clue. So, and we have been watching MASH. We've been watching, we could have watched an episode of MASH last night, but we didn't because Disney Plus is new. And, you know, when you're paying for a service like that, you want to use it. You don't want it to buy it and then it just sit there. But I've seen a lot of you on Facebook, like my friend Adam, he said he's been enjoying, there's like a Star Wars show or something like that he's been watching, but a lot of people have been watching just the classics. I think Valerie said she had been watching Fox and the Hound, and you know, just so, I think my sister watched Fox and the Hound, and so I thought that was interesting that a bunch of people were watching Fox and the Hound. I'm wondering if it's not been one of the ones that's been in the vault. And maybe that's why it's popular, because I swear I've heard like 3 or 4 people say that they've watched that particular movie. I tell you what though, if you're wanting to watch something that has like, took place at like Christmas, Lady and the Tramp, and I know it's only a very small part of the movie, but Lady and the Tramp takes place at Christmas. I think at the very beginning of the movie and the very end. But there are several Disney movies like that where they like throw Christmas in there, and it's like, oh, this is, you know, if you want to see a little bit of Christmas in a Disney cartoon, then watch this. So, but I asked Alexa this morning how many days it was till Thanksgiving, and it's only like, I don't remember what she said now, it's like 14 days or something till Thanksgiving. So, Alexa, how many days are there till Thanksgiving? 14. It's 14 days. Yeah, it's 14 days from today. So that means, I think Kevin gets paid tomorrow. Kevin gets paid twice a month. He gets paid on the 15th and the 30th. So we'll be going grocery shopping. Out of this check, we'll buy the stuff for Thanksgiving dinner out of this check. So we already bought the turkey last week, which just kills me because we thought we got a good deal on a turkey. We went to Walmart and we bought one of those we bought a Jenny O turkey, which I've never had that brand before, but it was like, I don't know, it was like 79 cents a pound. So we thought, we're getting a good deal. Because Kroger has offered them really, really cheap in years past, but then sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't, and it's like, okay, now we're left with buying whatever turkey's left because we thought they were going to go have a really good sale, and they didn't. Well, it just so happens that this year they are on sale. They're like 35 cents a pound. Yeah, crazy. But now you have to spend $25. So, you know, but it's a win-win. So if you're going to go in Kroger anyway and spend $25, which we do, we usually always spend at least $25 minimum, then you can get your turkey. So what I'm thinking, we'll get another one, and I had told Kevin that even before these went on sale. I said, you know, we're getting this one for 79 cents a pound, whatever it was, at Walmart, and if I see them on sale at a good price, I will probably get another one, another smaller one, because turkey is something, turkey and dressing and all that, that's good. You can have that also for Christmas dinner. So you can have it once for Thanksgiving and once for Christmas. And even if you don't have it at Christmas, it will stay frozen, and you can have it for New Year's, or you could have it after New Year's, you know? So, hold on, sorry. Some people probably don't like to hear that, but I know they flush their toilet too, so you got to flush your toilet. So anyway, we will probably get another one, but my point was, some of you have probably been wondering, why in the world are they, trying all these pizzas so fast? These great value pizzas from Walmart, because I've had one every single day. We've been eating pizza. And the reason is because there was a whole shelf taken up. I've got one of my shelves. We only have that one refrigerator freezer, which you can probably see. Yeah, we only have that. We don't have anything else. And so one whole shelf was taken up by that Jenny O turkey, and then another whole shelf. Actually, it was two shelves. The very, very bottom shelf is where I had those dessert pizzas. So those were gone quick. But then there were like 7 other pizzas, I think, and they're taking up a whole other shelf. So if I want to buy a turkey on sale, I have to get rid of these pizzas, eat them, and get rid of them, and buy me another turkey and put it in there. Because that one turkey, the Jenny O turkey, will be gone. It's a bigger turkey, so I'm going to use that for Thanksgiving. I'm going to move you all because I'm cleaning, and I feel like you're seeing the top of my head, and you're not going to want to see the top of my head. But so, yeah, the Jenny O one we'll use for Thanksgiving. So if I get a smaller one that's on sale for 35 cents, then I can put it on where those pizzas were. And it's a win-win for everybody, right? I mean, you all get to see the pizza reviews. Kevin and I get to eat pizza. And some of those have been a big surprise, let me tell you. Because those dessert pizzas, yeah, those dessert pizzas were a surprise. I think I was just expecting, I saved the s'mores one to review last because I thought that it was going to be like really, really good. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I really like the pineapple one the best, but I said it in the video, I wouldn't actually buy any of them again. I think it's nice, it's a novelty, but I don't know. I wish they had done something else with those. I think they could do a better dessert pizza, maybe not frozen, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what they could do, but I just think, there just seems like there could be a better dessert pizza. Yeah, I just don't know what they could do. So anyway, the whole point of this was, I didn't mean to run along for 15 minutes. The whole point of this was to tell you that I watched my first episode of The Simpsons. So if you've watched The Simpsons before, then just know I am just getting started on my journey. I don't even know if I would assume it's gone off by now. But I'm just getting started, and I really, really enjoyed that Christmas episode. It was very, very funny. We just left. I was talking about buying stuff for Thanksgiving. I ended up not making out the menu for Thanksgiving dinner, which means I didn't make out a list. But so I'm not going to have a haul dedicated this year, like a Thanksgiving haul, because I've already bought one turkey, the turkey we're going to use for Thanksgiving, and that's what I'm going to tell you. We just left Kroger, and we made sure that we spent our $25 minimum so that we could get our turkey for, what was it, 30-something cents a pound?
37 cents.
37 cents a pound. It was funny because I was looking at a Thanksgiving haul from a couple years ago because I wanted to see what kind of country ham we bought, which it was Clifty Farms, and we just bought it in Kroger. But I said during that haul that I was getting, that Kroger had their turkeys for like 47 cents a pound, but you had to spend 25. So this year, they're actually cheaper than they were whatever year that haul was from. But Kevin wanted me to look at the receipt to see how much we paid for that. The Clifty Farms ham was not marked, so we didn't know how much it was going to be, but we know that we like it anyway. Everybody likes country ham, but Christina. It was $9.99, so $10. The turkey, oh my goodness, the turkey was $6.13.
Yeah, you can't even buy a whole chicken for that.
No, $6.13, and it had been, it says we saved $18.56 on that turkey. It was a 17-pound turkey. Yeah, it was a 17.
Right at 17.
Yeah, right at 17 pounds, and we only paid $6.13 for it. So, yes, we did spend $30-something in Kroger, but we would have anyway.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's like, why wouldn't we go in there to get our turkey? So, so anyway, I wanted to let you know that we did get it, and that there won't be a haul dedicated to Thanksgiving because I'm just kind of picking things up here and there. And Kevin and I have already made up our mind, even though I don't have a list. We're going in Walmart now. If I see broccoli, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the broccoli because they sell out. You know, do you see that guy? Okay, the sun's shining, so sometimes you can't see people.
It is good.
Oh, and there's a place right here. They sell out of the broccoli, and for broccoli casserole, I do not like to buy chopped broccoli. We like to buy the broccoli florets, and it looks like trees.
They're more the heads of the broccoli. You don't get all the stems.
Right, so if I see that in here today, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. We left Walmart. Well, we're leaving Walmart now. Kevin's taking the buggy back. We did buy the broccoli. They had 3-pound bags of broccoli florets, so we went ahead and bought a bag. Let me tell you though what does not work. When you put your name on the list and on the Walmart website to be notified when they're out of a product or when a product is new, when you want to be notified of when it comes in, that doesn't work. At least it didn't for me, because I went to the Walmart website. I was looking for that Elf on the Shelf cereal, and I put my email address, all that in there, and said, notify me when this product is available. Guess what? I never received any notification at all. I'm having to lower the camera because Kevin needs to see out the mirror. I never received any notification at all, and they had a whole pallet of those things in the back. So yes, so I did get my Elf on the Shelf cereal, but they did not, no thanks to Walmart. So they need to do better, because I would have been out here the day they had notified me if they had let me know, but they didn't. So we spent exactly like $100 and something cents. So we didn't, we got a bunch of stuff, but then again, it feels like we got a lot of drinks, because Ashley needed drinks, we needed water, we needed creamer, stuff like that. Kleenex, which it kills me. The Kleenex, they don't have the big bundles of Kleenex like I get at Target. So next time we're in Target, I'll get a big bundle of it. I had to buy them individually in boxes, and I know I'm paying more for them. And the reason I get the cubes instead of the big boxes is because the cubes don't take up as much space. And for the space that I'm using them in, I need them to be as small as possible. Because like even in the bathroom, in Kevin's bathroom on the shelf, I don't want them to take up a lot of space. So I just like the little cubes. So anyway, I had to buy them individually. But so we're going to do some more grocery shopping. I will probably, I don't know. I might talk to you later, I might not. Surprise, we're in the hallway. Kevin is not home. Kevin is gone to a meeting, but I want to open this box. Okay, I see his address now on the back. This vlog is long, I know that, and a lot of people probably left a long time ago. But if you're still watching, then the last thing I'm going to do is open up this box. This, when we left Walmart, and I said, I don't know if I'll get back with you or not, I'm expecting a couple of boxes. Funny enough, they're both from the United Kingdom. Dr. J said he's sending me a box. And then Malcolm said he sent me a box. Well, I know Malcolm sent his first. And Malcolm, my thought was, if I get both boxes at the same time, I'll make a separate video of just the box openings. That way, you know, this vlog wouldn't be so long. But then I thought, well, but if I just get one of those boxes, then I'll go ahead and add it to the end of the vlog. So I just got the one from Malcolm today. Now watch, Dr. J's will come tomorrow. But that's okay. Normally I end the vlogs on Friday anyway, and it's Friday. So why am I out in the hall? Why in the world? You know what? Because I love that garland on the steps. And I just think it's so pretty that I thought, you know, I ought to open this box somewhere else so that they can have something else to look at besides the kitchen door behind me. So I thought, well, Kevin's not home. I'll come out in the hall and we can sit out there and do the box opening. So that's what we did. So hopefully you enjoy the garland too. I love seeing it lit up. It makes me so happy. You know, after last week's vlog, some people were like, bah humbug. No, they didn't actually say bah humbug. But some people were like, it was too soon for them for the Christmas stuff. And for me, it's just not. It makes me so happy. It brings happiness to my heart. It makes me happy. It delights my eyes, you know. Like, there are some TV shows you can watch and it's just a feast for your eyes. That's what Christmas decorations are for me. They're a feast for my eyes, and they're like a little dessert. Every time you see it, it brings happiness to your heart and your mind, and it just makes me so happy. So it's not too early for me, and I'm so glad I went ahead and put it up. I love these cards that Malcolm sends. To Tammy and Kevin, Merry Christmas from Malcolm and Virginia. And Malcolm posts pictures of Virginia on his Facebook page, and I always enjoy seeing how Virginia's doing. I love these cards. They're called something specific, and I'm not seeing it. I've put a link to these cards in the vlogs before. It says the old post office, and so I'm going to try to... They're the most awesome cards. Isn't that beautiful? So I will absolutely set that out and enjoy it very, very much. That's so nice. Okay, so then this is Alice in Wonderland, which is my favorite. My very favorite Disney movie is Alice in Wonderland. This is fine china can mug, it says. And then it says, pull me. Look at that. It says drink me, curiosity. Oh, no, it says curiouser and curiouser, because that's what Alice says. Curiouser and curiouser. And then it has her on the back. I love this. Thank you so much, Malcolm. We, when we went in Alice's, the old sheep shop in Oxford, I bought a couple of ornaments that I put on the tree this year, but I made sure when I was in there that I bought things that wouldn't break and that were flat so we could bring them home safely in the luggage. I really tried to think of that. This is a Alice in Wonderland calendar. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. And I tell you, I'm thinking where I'm going to put this. I'm thinking either in the bathroom, believe it or not. My mom used to always keep the calendar in the bathroom. Always. Either in the bathroom or in the bedroom. I keep one behind me, like in the corner. But this would be really nice because it's small to put up right in front of my monitor, because there's just a blank wall there and there's plenty of space. And I love this. So I'm going to hold this up and so that you can see the pictures. And these are the top four. And then you're going to see a little blip because my camera is blinking. So I'm going to go change my battery really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I haven't touched anything in the box. This, I have no idea. 3D metal model. Oh. You know what? I don't want to open this. This is for Kevin, and I don't want to open it. I'm gonna wait. The reason I was opening this box without him home is because I thought, oh, I'll go ahead and save this vlog and upload it, and then schedule it for Monday. Because I like to get it. They take a long time, especially when they're over an hour. And so I thought I would go ahead and get it finished while he is not home. But I don't want to open this for him because it is a metal model. Malcolm bought this for Kevin. So we're gonna add that on to the end of this video. This is 3 note cards. Pollyann Picker something. I can't read. Oh, Pickering. Pollyanna Pickering is one of Europe's leading animal artists. She studied at the London Central School of Art, and her critically acclaimed work sells in over 80 countries worldwide. Pollyanna prides herself in producing paintings of beautifully quality and exquisite detail, showcasing animals in their natural habitats. Pollyanna is also a campaigner for the preservation of the world's most endangered species. She has received over 30 international awards, including an honorary degree recognizing her achievements in both conservation and artistic excellence. And these have pugs. I wonder if they're all 3 the same. Oh, he's beautiful. He is a beautiful pug. Yes, they're all the same, but I love it. She did a great job of capturing the look in his eyes, because I'm going to show you. You see how he's kind of looking like he's startled or almost scared or almost wondering, what are you going to do? Or what is she going to do? Or why is she picking me up? Or what's going on there? And there is a butterfly there. So he might be looking at that butterfly thinking, what is that doing there? Why is that flying around? But pugs are the clowns of the dog world. And they always have this expression on their face like, what's going on? So that is beautiful. She did a wonderful job. And I think they're just blank inside. She did a wonderful job catching the detail of that pug's face. And I mean, that does remind me of Guido. But she captured that expression, that pug expression very, very well. Malcolm, I have to say, you wrap this up so nice. I feel like I'm part of Malcolm's family. Because I kind of stalk his Facebook page and see what he and Virginia are up to. I love this. This is an Alice in Wonderland clock, and it's going backwards. The numbers, look at the numbers. The numbers, you do not have to adjust your screen. The numbers are actually going backwards. That is hilarious. I love this. This is perfect for me because I kind of move backwards too. I love this. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. He wanted me to have these things in time for Christmas because the mail gets so busy and sometimes things get lost. And one year when Silke sent us some stuff from Germany, they decided the Germans went on strike. They were like, to heck with everybody and the Christmas gifts. We're going on strike and nobody's having a merry anything. So we got Silke's box in like January. I mean, thankfully the food was okay. And I'm laughing now because that's what you can do. You know, later, you can laugh later about things, but I know Silke was probably about to die thinking, why hasn't she gotten her box? You know, because it is so very, very expensive to mail these things. Very expensive. And so I'm sure at the time Silke was not laughing. Hopefully she can laugh about it now. But I know one year she just had a heck of a time. But Malcolm, thank you so much for everything. I cannot wait to display this. When I'm gonna get Kevin to hang it up, of course. I won't trust myself to hang it up, but when I get Kevin to hang it up, I will definitely show you where it's hanging in the house. And then at the very end of the video, you're gonna see him opening this model. I can tell it says something carriage, but I don't want to open it. I want it to be a surprise to me and him. But it's a 3D model, so in just a minute, you all will see him. It'll be hours from when I'm filming this, but you all will see him opening this. But thank you, Malcolm. Something I didn't notice about this cup when I opened it, it's from the Victoria and Albert Museum. Kevin is home from his meeting, so you see I moved the camera back into the kitchen. Kevin has no idea where I filmed the box opening. Can you guess where I filmed the box?
Or the dining room.
No, not the dining room. No, not the bedroom.
In front of the Christmas tree?
No. You can't guess? Really? Keep
it wasn't
guessing.
in here.
Keep guessing.
We only have so many rooms.
Where else would I have filmed
the back room?
No.
I don't know. Where?
I filmed it right out there in the hall.
In the hall.
Because I thought the banister was behind me, and it's so pretty lit up. That's why I filmed it up
What
there.
am I here for?
You're here because Malcolm sent this to you, and I did not. Oh.
The royal carriage.
Oh, wow.
This is one of the ones that's in the DVD case. That's cool. That's gold.
That is nice. That is very nice.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I like these.
We've seen a couple in a case like that at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, not very many. It's a different company.
Yeah, it's not the same thing at all. Thank you very much, Malcolm.
Complexity is 3 out of 5.
I've already, believe it or not, the little calendar that Malcolm sent me, I already put it on.
Hung up?
I hung it up on the wall. Well, because it's small,
Yeah.
it's unimposing, and I don't want to forget about it. I'm not used to having one for that space, and so I put it right up above my monitor in the bedroom,
Yeah,
and so it's really. Oh, you noticed it? So it's really cute. Did you not look at the
I saw the
clock?
clock. It's cool looking.
So I can't wait. In next week's vlog, I'll show you the clock. And I also would like to talk to you about some shows that we've been watching, some reality shows. But it's just that this vlog has gone on so long, and some people will complain if it's any longer. So I'm going to cut it off here. And then next week, we'll try to talk to you about some of the reality shows that we've been watching, like The Apprentice UK, because we have our favorite. Like, we know who we want to win. It's a guy, I'll tell you that.
Pretty much been the same ever since.
We like him so much. But we've been watching that. We've been watching Survivor. We finished watching American Horror Story, but there just wasn't enough time this week to talk to you about it. So we're gonna in next week's vlog, we'll talk about shows that we've been watching.
And in the comments, you can leave where do you think we're gonna start the next vlog at. It's always in the car driving to Lexington.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I hope you enjoyed this. Malcolm, thank you so much, and thanks for watching.